take and play around with different materials, which is I'm constantly dealing with. This is a noodler brush pen. I put my own ink in it. I diluted the ink, in fact. So what I'm doing is just taking free. I don't draw any different. I'm still taking and trying to feel the action coming through, down, over the surface. I always encourage the students to take and be constantly taking and trying different media. We tend to get stuck with one way, and a lot of people complain about, they get sort of getting worn out, bored out with taking and what they're doing. And you find that often just taking and changing in media. Now, go back and look at this as I start to analyze, see, wow, this is going through, the head is going in here more. So what I'm going to do is now is to take, and I'm just going to drop over and work with a pen. Now this is a noodler, again, flexible point. Coming through. I'm not timing these poses. I'm just taking and working the way I would normally work. Taking it through. I want to feel that rib cage is going in, so I'm really thinking through, thinking where the corners, thoracic arch, sternum coming down, and we're getting a compression coming through. So I want to feel the pull, the way the forms wrap around, with the pelvis fitting in, coming across. Pulling around from behind. So now you can see I'm taking in, we're getting a fairly strong sense of the way the figure is taking, going. Why don't you come back in here and actually feel even a bit more. Now, after I've gone through this, I'm going to take and go back over again with the wash. Notice that how I change as I'm going through. I see it the second time around. See it a little differently. Using cylinders, spheres, boxes. Okay, following through with the anatomy. Think of the clavicle coming through. Trapezius from behind. Scapula. Feel the pull dropping down. As this arm comes forward, I really push over, coming through, across. By the way, the pen that I'm using, this noodler and the brush pen, they're inexpensive, and they really, you can see, they really work well. $20. Okay, feel the pecs coming off now. Now as I go through, I'll go back in with the brush. And what I can do with this now is that I takes and expands the range because I'm mixing it with the ink. Now it's what I have in the ink that's in the brush is the same ink I was drawing with, except that I diluted it down. And so it really gives a sort of a neat effect. I use it for sketching a lot. Over, you notice how you can go over positive, negative, indicate shadows. Now, once I've got this down, then you can come back in, and you can take and come back in and emphasize You can pull things out. Notice that the way the dark, really pushing the accent, I can emphasize the thing even more. So if you can get in with the pen going back in while it's still wet, you get a bigger contrast. And for me, I just like the look. Really, it has a cool look to it. Cast shadow going over. There's no limits to how you can take and build with this thing.
Well, the great thing about MMA is that being in the program for almost 2 years, I did start to see how all of the elements that we're taught come together. Now it's easier to kind of build that foundation and then build on top of it because the foundation is strong.